people might just literally take you for a host. Facts. You know what I mean? Be like, nah, these the kind of niggas that like fuck with like, you know, humiliating themselves for some reason. Right? I don't know. Let me finish this off. I want to finish this off. Okay, it's Dabo. Who else is next?
You're known for being the most topic TikTok. Who am I?
Oh, the next one, Cuff'em. Oh,
Cuff'em regularly gets called Chop, but he's used this as part of his come up in streaming. And if that works for him and makes him a lot of money, you can easily see why.
That's
but
what I'm
there
saying.
are times
As
when
long
he
as the
goes
money
way
cool,
too far. Here
any
he
publicity is
taking
cool.
an attractiveness test.
The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. We'll give you a score between 0 and 10.
That's your fresh.
Some idea. The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness.
It's the lighting tab.
It's designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness.
He's also reacted to videos basically deconstructing why he is so chopped.
Even AI thinks this nigga chopped.
In a short total face shape. He has a narrow jaw, a poor jaw inclination, and a chin that is too short, but he does have a wide neck. Cuff'em has
Nah, this is probably like from a fan. Like, this is probably from like a chat nigga or some shit. Like, yo.
good eye spacing, but a
They
poor
be
eye
going
shape
for
and
him.
lower end canthal tilt.
What the f is a canthal tilt? I can't do shit. Bro, my eyes
going
are
for this nigga.
I've been wearing glasses since I was like 6. So all the medicine damaged my eyes. They made them smaller. They made them look worse, bro. I'm being honest, bro. They made my eyes look worse, bro. They made it look worse.
Cuff'em's nose is notably too broad, and his mid-face is overly squished.
All right.
His eyebrows are too positively
Really
tilted
squished.
and lack density.
Like, as in the whole concentration of every detail of the other parts of his face are all concentrated in one central spot. Whereas the rest of the face is just like big and wide. It's like, oh, I see.
Okay.
Overall, Cuff'em is a 2.5 out of 10.
What?
On the chat roulette type app Monkey, Cuff'em streamed
The AI violating you like this, my boy.
himself getting rejected by girls.
Hold dress. Hold dress.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie
don't know,
though.
bro.
I feel like Cuff'em might be one of, you know what I'm saying? He might have a strategic bone in his body, man. Come on, bro. Like, this nigga, like, I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, right? Like, I feel like, you know, his mind of being an opportunist, right? Especially with the whole thing of like being on Mafiathon 3. He was on Mafiathon 3, right? I feel like ever since like he was on Mafiathon 3. Look, before that, I feel like I had heard about him from like a couple clips here and there. I'm saying Cuff'em this, Cuff'em that. It was about some degenerate stuff, right? Oh, nah. It was about him trying to enter Streamer University or some shit like that. And then him winning a raffle of like, or some sort of like, you know, wheel spinning, and his name was like a name that was selected by this whole situation to go, and he was just like crazy excited. But I don't know what ended up happening. What was he at Stream University? I think that's when he really, you know what I'm saying, he was able to, because if he was there, I didn't see any clips of Cuff'em at Stream University. You know what I'm saying? But I had heard of that little situation 2 weeks before Mafiathon, like the whole situation of him appearing on Mafiathon, right? 2 weeks before that, like, just Cuff'em, chop. Oh, I remember, dog. It was, you know, it was chopped allegations. Yes, facts. Like I think I was falling into a rabbit hole of like chopped allegation type content, right? It was mentioned, and then that's when I saw the whole him trying to apply for Streamer University, and how he just like, you know, like his crash out, you know, was amusing for you know, him wanting to passionately be there, and I think being rejected or some shit like that. And I was like, damn, okay, cool. And then I just threw it to the side, right? And then I saw him on Mafiathon. I was like, what? Okay. This is the guy that I just heard about 2 weeks ago, like on some degenerate shit, right? This nigga was flashing guns and everything on his streams, dog. I was like, what? What are we talking about? What kind of man is this? You feel me? On Twitch, that is, right? Like, I saw this, like, I really, like, I was like, yo, this might be one of those, you know, crazy kind of like streamers. But then he got on Mafiathon. He was mad chill. He was like mad, like cordial. I mean, he was himself. It was Cuff'em, yeah, you know, crazy commentary here and there and shit like that. you know, popping his shit, whatever. But like, he was mad like cooperative with the guy, because I really thought he was like kind of crazy. Where yo, you can't even hold this man down. Like it's like yo, how do we even, you know what I'm saying, attempt to go out in public with this kind of man, right? It's like I thought he was that kind of fucked up. But I was like, yo, man, actually cuff him, even with, you know, taking these opportunities of him getting, well, appearing on other niggas' streams and like, you know, making something out of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Like, so basically my whole point, he's not just chopped. He probably like a smart guy. You feel me? Like, he's not just chopped. Like, come on.
Then he did it wearing a Teletubby outfit.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. This one is self-inflicted. This humiliation right here is self-inflicted, though. When it comes to these humiliation rituals,
So how would you list?
I think this motherfucker probably is into it at this point.
20.
I bet. What's your name?
Then he did a face reveal where girls were horrified by his
Heavy.
face.
That's
Here we
heavy.
go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Did you see the Manchester United game?
Nah, look at how he's amused, man. He fucks with it, man. You know what I'm saying? He sees the whole point of it. And I feel like to him, it doesn't even hurt. Look at it. Like, he's amused, bro. Come on, man. He kind of fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. I feel like, yo, as long as, you know, if the entertainment is good, it means, you know, we can keep entertaining the people. They can keep coming back for more viewing. And, you know, since that's the case, man, we good, man. Fuck out of here with these kind of... Because at the same time, we gotta understand. We gotta remind ourselves. My boys out there, my young bulls out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we gotta remind ourselves. You're not ugly. Well, you're not ugly. You're just broke. You're not ugly. You're just broke. Say it one more time. You're not ugly. You just broke. Right? And I feel like this nigga saw the vision, bro. This nigga was like, yo, I'm finna get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get this money. I'm finna kick it with these, you know what I'm saying, with these respectable people and fuck around and get my own respect. Fuck it. Why not?
The
You
Look
feel me?
Smaxer Clavicular appeared on Cheezer's stream and argued that Cuffham was the worst looking streamer.
Yeah, Cuffham, I would say, is arguably the worst looking streamer that I think
Damn,
I've
that's
encountered.
flat out disrespect, bro.
Him and Schnaggy are, it's a toss up on who's worst looking, but he's definitely the worst looking streamer in my opinion that I've ever
that's
come
crazy.
across.
So what do you think
So-
Cuffham should do to, like, let's say, get above a 5?
Well, when you're this high body fat, when you're this, like, you know, obese, essentially, we need to get down to like 10-12% body fat before we can even start to analyze like what the is actually going wrong. Because, you know, if you can't even see the bone structure, if you can't even, you know, start to address some of the facial features, some of the phalos, like I've got no idea what's going on under this like blubber essentially. So I wouldn't even bother with.
Instead of ignoring this, Cuffham brought Clavicular onto his stream.
And to talk about whatever.
Yeah, so basically, I saw what you said. Obviously, you know, I reacted to it. You know, I just want to say that I saw what you said that she's a stream. So you think I'm the ugliest streamer ever?
This that clavicular individual, right? I think I've seen some like crazy allegations with him too. Like niggas, like people don't be messing with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like from what I've been seeing and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I don't know. Like it's just a thing. You know what I'm saying? When people who aren't in, you know, good books, who aren't in good, especially in the present time of day, you know, I'm talking about for the majority, for the most part, then, you know, they're the last people to, you know, talk down on other people on some chop type situation at this point. But yo, yeah, y'all can go ahead and finish off this video. Hello Yasin extras, you feel me? All about the streamers, man, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Talking about them awards, man. Like, you know, I was asking myself like where to like view these things, you know what I'm saying? I guess they were like being streamed. Yes, I get that. But like in terms of streams, man, like this a proper whole stream to just give me the whole experience, you feel what I'm saying? Well, I bumped into a full clip today. Feel me? I bumped into a full clip today, aka the whole full episode or the whole full stream, if you will. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what? Let me just check out the list. You know what I'm saying? Let me just check out the list. Shout out my boy Black Boy Max. The Streamer Awards 2025 complete winner list. was like 3 minutes of just like getting to the point and just telling me who won. You know what I'm saying? That's even better. So what I did is I searched the winners, right? So I got this other tab right here. It's also open that has all this content from all, you know, the streamers that won. You know what I'm saying? So that we can do what? So that we can have a summary of who won. You know what I'm saying? All in one concise thing, while we can at the same time view, you know, what they've accomplished, what they've been on. You know what I mean? And the awards that they took. Right? Round of applause for every winner. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna open it up with a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go ahead and close it off with a round of applause as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna like, yo, I was actually thinking about this reality that I'm going through right now. You know, it would be such a cool thing to have, like, you know what I'm saying, have a double monitor situation going on. I only have one monitor, so me juggling these things is a little bit hard. You feel what I'm saying? So since, you know what I'm saying, as I put together my little soundboard from now, I'm thinking of getting a whole what's that little device called? Sound desk or some shit, like Twitch desk, sound desk, stream desk, some shit like that, right? Yeah, I actually have to just like control it on my computer and shit like that, and it's kind of tough, you know. It would be kind of tough giving everybody a round of applause, right? This one right here, right? As we move along, because I was like, it would be a good idea just to, you know, give everybody a round of applause. Show everybody some love, give them their flowers, you know what I'm saying, as we see who won as the video progresses, right? So I'm just gonna leave a round at the end of the whole thing, right? So we're just gonna, yeah, just quickly just go through who won, man. Like, talk to me nice. What's up?
Blackboy Max.
Hold on, Blackboy Maxi.
Best music streamer.
Best music streamer.
Blackboy Max.
Best music streamer. Boy Max, man, look at my son, man. Golly.
You that took my hat off yesterday. You took my hat off when I was getting hyped with the team.
What's going on here?
Lift me up. Lift me up.
The best music streamer right here.
You took my hat off.
Let's see why he won. Oh. Shit, I thought that was a real fart. I was like, what? Niggas is wigging, right? Damn. Boy Max and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Best.
So basically this exercise, you know what I'm saying, we just trying to get into why, you know what I'm saying? Let's see why these people win. What's the reason? You know what I'm saying? So I compiled like 2 shorts of each creator so that we can see why they won, bro. Let's see how engaging this shit is. If there's really a reason. There's really an authentic reason why they won, or, you know what I'm saying, I didn't bought this shit, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we talking about awards. You can literally buy these things, right? Alright, my bad.
Creative art streamer.
Emerald. Okay, creative art streamer. Emerald, right? Let's see it.
Can't see the game. It's in champs, like, you retard.
What?
I was gonna pause it before but it's in what? I can't even talk like that anymore. Why do I have like a valley accent from Kansas? People would always say you sound like you're from California. I'd be like, I'm from Kansas, but I don't know why. Shout out you.
Alright. Shout out Emerald, yay, winner. So this is what, IRL shit? Okay, congratulations to Emerald. You know, the one big thing one big reason like I heard about Emerald was that unfortunate incident at was it TwitchCon or some shit like that, right? When she was going through that whole little situation. Well, not little. I mean, she was violated. You know what I mean? So it's not a little situation, but like. Yeah, and that's the only thing that like literally drew me to Emerald.
Miru.
Best creative artist. Congratulations.
Best roleplay streamer.
Ah, my boy fan. Oh man, best roleplay streamer. Okay, roleplay streamer, man. What's the reason? Talk to me good.
It is? Wait, why?
Okay, cool. Nah, Freddy saying
Ugly ass house. I didn't even make the house shit, bitch. Why you hating, bitch?
How do I increase bitrate?
You said what?
Cool, cool, cool. Oh, cue the drop, baby.
Nah, thank you. I actually don't know what I look like.
Cue the drop,
Take
baby.
a picture of me and send it in a group chat. F5. Nigga, my stream just ended. What the fuck?
Cue the drop.
You never shaved before? I like ghetto leaves, that makes sense. Not with this shit. You don't shave your balls. But I don't
Shave
go
your
my
balls.
Still little like 10.
They had that smile over there, nigga. What's
Don't
up,
have to
bro?
cut my face. This should smell good, bro. This should smell good.
Damn, son.
Do I start from bottom to top?
Both.
Why y'all saying to stop? What am I doing? Oh, it's from top to bottom? Oh, I didn't know.
Damn, son.
This nigga never shaved this shit before?
Shut up, bitch. You still gonna
First
look
time?
fat. This nigga gonna be having hella bumps or ingrown hairs next day. You fat fuck.
That's why you use aftershave though, right? That shit right there. W my boy Phantom,
I'm
man.
like a gay Mexican.
This nigga, it's clear why he won, nigga. I didn't even need to, you know what I'm saying, pull this video up, but yeah. Right, Fanny.
Best MOBA streamer.
MOBA streamer.
Kedrol.
Cadril. Alright, Mr. Cadril, what you got?
Yeah, Pedro's Golden Guardians, we're...
Cadril.
Don't be G2. It's fine, it's fine. Just don't draw T1 now, please. If you draw T1 now, don't draw T1.
What is this? Oh. Ah, you crasher. They should have said, yo, best crasher streamer. Best crash streamer.
Bouncy, if the
Crashing,
game's
bro.
ending in mid in a fight and it's a 5v4 and you're pushing bot, I'm gonna fucking axe you.
Bro, K-roll. What rank did you end solo queue?
Oh, why are they calling him Keydrill in some videos? Some videos just say Cage. Like, what is it, buddy? Make up your
Like,
mind.
I don't want to be that guy, but when we play professional game, 100% I'm gonna listen to you. When I'm playing solo queue game, why would I listen to someone who can't climb as high as me?
I bet if we did a climb challenge, I would beat you.
Oh my god, this kid. He did not say that. He did not just say that.
What did he say, man? I didn't even
Euros,
hear.
I would at some point.
And the streamer award.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know there, bro. But you know what? Shout out, bro. Shout out Keydrill. Shout out Keydrill, man.
Best brand partner.
And
Red Bull.
W. Okay, cool.
Hidden Gem Award.
Hidden Gem Award, man. I just love puzzles, bro. Saying interesting creator choice. Name of choice. Choice of name. Interesting creator choice of name. Yeah.
Goes to... I just love puzzles!
And I could imagine how surreal this must be feeling, bro.
Some of you know my story, but there have been so many heavy things that have happened to me in my life. And I was in such a dark place when my kids created this Twitch account to give me something to do. And
W Kids, bro.
This stream gave me life.
W Kids,
I had
bro.
literally given up until
Yeah.
I came to Twitch and I started finding you guys in the chat.
W, man.
And you encouraged me to start a stream that I thought nobody would ever watch. And but you all.
And like, imagine how surreal it's feeling, because now, like, you're in a world where it's full of like young people, bro. And for you to, you know what I'm saying, to be winning and taking a stage, and it's like, yo, what do I even tell these young people? How do I, you know what I'm saying? How do I become of positive example, like, to them? You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, you're probably the eldest person on here, dog. Yo, you know what I mean? And it's like this was more of maybe an honorable mention. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, you know, I don't know, you do puzzles, you probably, you know, your kids help you start the Twitch account. It's like things just fell in place almost to a point where it was God's work, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was probably one of her moments in her life for her to win something on a grand scale, so to speak, right? In terms of maybe or you know, relative to the background that she has. Probably like this right here, like relative to the life that she's lived, is probably the biggest thing. But you know, her acceptance speech said it, right? Like this means a whole lot, clearly. You know what I'm saying?
I just love puzzles.
I just love puzzles.
Best
Facts.
Battle Royale streamer. Clicks.
Clicks. Yo, clicks.
I have been there.
These boys on top, tag me. One online on this point. Keep killing this kid.
Yeah, looking. He's coming. Box.
W1 Battle Royale. Mostly gaming.
Insane.
Oh, interesting. And then you be on some degenerate shit sometimes. Okay, nice little balance. See? What the fuck? Yo, that's actually crazy. Alright, Clicks. I see you, buddy.
Best fighting game streamer.
Lily Piku.
Lily Piku.
Best fighting game streamer. Lily Piku, is you like that though? For real?
Hi, you're being recorded, okay?
Okay.
If
Oh shit, you're not even playing the game on here. What you doing?
someone offered you $5 million to do a threesome.
What?
Excuse me? You said yes.
I just heard $5 million, you know?
$5 million for a threesome. Would you say yes to that?
First prankster?
I don't think I can pay $5 million to do that.
No. Someone's paying you $5 million. Okay, this person wants to sleep with your partner, but they said
Question though, would y'all do it for five M's?
$5 million and it's a threesome. You know, so it's not like solo dolo. Do you do it?
No, because then I'd feel really left out. I know they just want to get with my partner.
Very true.
I'd feel so scared and sad. I'd be feeling like
it's a little cucky, you know?
You know what I mean?
What if someone offered you $20 million?
No. No, to do a threesome. Is this person a guy or a girl?
Girl.
Ah, let's go.
Bye, Michael.
Yo. You even lower your standards. You lower your standards back to 5 M's. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. IW
Best
Piku.
MMORPG streamer. Soda Poppin.
Soda Poppin, man. Soda Poppin, man.
Lily, I want to hear you bark.
Huh?
It's what you do to motivate yourself.
That's
all right.
A little picky. Soda? Soda pop?
Plus 10 party armor. Let's use it.
Why is your volume so
go
low,
to work
bro?
every single day, hate your fucking life, come on stream and donate to me to shit talk to make yourself feel better. You're a loser!
Oh, Soda poppin'. Okay, another crasher.
Okay, look. All I'm gonna say is every time I go to change the mouse sensitivity, for some reason,
what happens?
The push to talk or the voice chat comes up.
Wait, what happened? Oh,
dude, I just can't wait to.
Nigga burped off of backwashing his own spit.
To take on the 21 missions and 7 final bosses and 4 playable heroes and 30 gears to set to mixed match.
Okay.
And 40 moves per player.
You guys try to.
W Soda poppin', you feel me? W Soda poppin'.
Best speedrun streamer.
Best speedrun streamer.
Lil Aggie.
Lil Aggie, bro. Who are these guys, bro? Let's see this.
Turn up.
Gamer guy. Or adventure gamer guy.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm alive!
Some impressive plays there, I ain't gonna lie. What
I'm
is
alive. That's all I need to be.
Aggie, man. That's some impressive plays, bro.
Yo!
Game is that, bro?
That was crazy.
I did an NPC stream as Ronnie from Elden Ring.
Problem is, I'm a guy.
This is from his channel. Oh, so he does content like this as well? Okay, Aggie.
Hello, chat. This is all because I lost a randomizer race versus my friend Domo.
Oh.
Then lost another bet against him on top of that. It was probably the most embarrassing 30 minutes of my life, but at least I got bid. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
I got bid. Where's this nigga from? At least I got bid.
Monkey, your feet smell dirty, tarnished. Oh, baba ya.
I think I gotta snipe an enemy right quick. Hold on. Give me a second. It's an enemy I gotta snipe. It's an enemy in my room that I spotted. Son. Yeah, keep my eyes open and shit, you know what I'm saying? Whipping right here, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the resub. Come. Wait, watch me whip.
Spray your bitch ass on, no.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now watch me nay. On your chat.
What the fuck? Nah. Let's get off of here. Yo. WW Aggie, bro. But yo, we gone.
Best sports streamer.
Congratulations.
Flight 23.
Flight 23 White. Wait, why do they got his name like that though? Flight 23 White. Boy, Flight reacts.
Hey,
right?
bro, we got something interesting today, y'all. Now, I never knew that I was gonna get to a point in my.
Trust my boy Flight with some of these weird little content pieces as well. So.
Life where I was just, I always kind of like low-key wanted one, but like I wasn't like allowed to have one when I was like, you know what I'm saying, younger, living with the parents and stuff. Mom wasn't having that. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm at a point in my life, you know, and I ain't gonna lie.
YNE. I mean G.
Bro, that's.
Whoa, no ways. Nah, but that one kind of gave performative.
Yo, bro, I didn't even stay inside the lines. The color bad at coloring inside the lines when it came to school shit. Yo, this dude below me has a similar experience. That was nice, bro. Look at Drake.
Flight Live.
You disgusting.
Yeah,
oh, my TV's fucking mudded.
Muddy.
I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even hear you.
Nah, that shit weird, bro. That shit crazy.
Best Minecraft streamer.
Tubbo. I've heard of this name before. Let's see what's up with this.
Calling someone's merch designs bad is not a crime. Someone using child labor to profit is a crime.
It depends.
That's that. What do you mean it depends?
Yes. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Using child labor? What, like, illegal? Maybe child labor? Like, that is illegal, bro. Oh, he's like what the fake deep nigga who like says, you know, the most typical cliche things and thinks he's like what, Einstein's little cousin or Alan Watts' baby sister.
Where'd you go?
I'm up here. In the trees.
Oh,
in the
you gotta get your snacks.
I'm right, Scott. I'm right here. Scott, to the right.
Scotty.
I was right here the whole time. I never left your side. Thank you for the snacks.
I'm like almost like a dog that lost its leg.
And W, my boy Tubbo live right here. You know what I'm saying? Well, Tubbo, you know what I mean? But some of these guys I see no reason and like, you know what I'm saying? But yo, the what do they call this? The people that select the winners and the people, you know, whatever. However it goes there, like, or even their, you know, I think it might be community based. Is it community based, the votes here? Or is it judged based? You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that, like, gave the winnings, they see the reason why, so. Shout out to
Best Marvel Rival streamer.
Flats. Okay. Marvel Rival streamer? Let's see.
Wait, this one up here? Oh, it's this one!
Flats and Marvel.
Happy anniversary, Marvel Rival.
That's me! Wait, that's so cool, actually.
Is it a promo within the game? Actually, such a nice way to celebrate Rival. Oh!
Dude, this is actually so good.
So you telling me this guy has been, you know, jamming this Marvel Rivals game To a point where they literally have his face on there, or was that AI'd, or like what happened?
At the Marvel Rivals anniversary.
Booger! TTAPP-INN here.
Or all those people are like, what are they, big Marvel rival gamers?
Oh,
shit?
there's more
That's
of them.
Crazy.
Oh, so they made this one the vertical, that's horizontal.
Nice.
That's me! I see me! That was awesome.
Crazy.
Our newest tank hero, Ramatra, is our first tempo tank.
I really don't like them giving these like these random phrases.
Oh wow, he does. You do desktop too, Flaps? That's crazy. That's cool.
Tempo tank is just, it's a random buzzword. They don't even understand what it means.
When in Omnic form, Ramatra fights using his Void Accelerator staff. This ability has slow travel time, but no damage.
That was what, only 22 bullets, and it was about half his HP? 970? No, it's 1,000. Okay, it's 1,000.
The shockwave from this punch deals piercing damage that goes through shields and can hit multiple enemies in a row.
I don't like that. Unblockable damage is kind of spooky.
Regardless of which form he's in, Ramatra can use his Ravenous Vortex.
Oh my god. It's not only a suck, but it's a snare.
Blocks and significantly reduces damage taken from the front, but reduces his movement speed. This can also expose Ramatra's back and make him...
This is the dumb... Listen. Oh, well, he's blocking from the front.
I'm not gonna lie. Even with things like, you know, what kind of games to get into and things like that. Yeah, I think I'll know where to go in terms of, you know what I'm saying, getting a proper starting point. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Flats, man. I know what channel to hit up. Facts.
FPS streamer. The Burnt Peanut.
Burnt Peanut? Burnt Peanut. Okay, Burnt Peanut.
Don't you worry, gentlemen. Yes, 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 I see. Yes, I see. Oh, what the hell?
Oh shit, it's actually a little peanut that's just like yapping it up. Oh, that's interesting. Let me see that. Let me just there, like, how do they AI that?
Fucking camping little bitch pussy.
Got your little boyfriend.
Yeah, he's a fucking Timmy, you little.
And you're next. Yeah!
This is a crazy ass peanut, man. Burnt brain ass peanut.
Poop fucker. You will die here.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it seems like a peanut that's about his shit. You know what I'm saying? With this gaming shit.
There is no escape. There is no second.
I'm just saying that, you know, that previous place, you know, looked like a pretty hard place.
Kent is, I am your maker.
Why does he have the voice of Ted? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, if you niggas remember Ted, you know what I mean? Like, not yet, man. Not yet. Yo, imagine that was the real Ted, bro. This nigga, like, literally transformed, right? And is now, like, the burnt peanut on some gaming shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy. That would be crazy. What a comeback that would be, man. Ted? I'm not gonna lie, man. The voice of this guy resembles Ted, bro. You feel what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you don't, yeah, you're probably too young for even this video that I'm viewing, right?
Best strategy game streamer. Jinxie.
Oh, Jinxie. I'm not gonna lie, Jinxie, you know, here's another crasher over here. This nigga's a crasher. Green light. This nigga be crashing. This nigga.
Green light. Got him! Oh! It actually worked!
Got a clip coming in from
That was
Clapping.
funny though.
Oh my god, he's leaning without aiming. We got another idiot here. Oh, sorry, he has the Jinxie chop. You're not an idiot, you're just confused. Oh my god, that's Diffuser. Good aim! He dropped the hatch to rotate. Now, listen, what I would do here is when I'm dropping, it's gonna make a loud noise. So I would shoot my gun when I drop. If you do that, it's gonna mask the audio of you dropping. This guy could me. They have no.
Alright, WJinxie cooked. I bet.
Best reality streamer.
Oh, my boy, Ray Asian boy. Hey, Asian boy.
Ray Asian boy.
Hey, Asian boy. Ah, let's see what my boy done, you know what I'm saying?
No idea. Somebody said
what's the reason they made my boy win, you know? Oh, shit.
Bitch ass ding ding. Bitch ass ding ding.
Ray in the cut.
You're gay. No, I'm not. I just act gay. I'm straight. How old is she?
Yeah, talk about humiliation ritual in a human form, man. That's that boy Rakai that you see in that you saw in that previous clip. That's crazy. That's the human form of a humiliation ritual, bro. That's crazy.
Bad. Then you got on PhDs,
Let me choose a good one,
bro. Like you really, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You really modernized now, bro.
What I mean?
Like you so cultured that like you don't even give a fuck about the shit that you used to do. You just on street American shit.
Nah, facts.
Damn, that big nigga look like Cuffin. I'm not gonna lie.
Nigga, you just turned.
Oh shit, that's not Cuffin.
He just turned American. Nigga, you heard it?
Wait, let me hear
You
it.
don't even give a fuck about the shit that you used to do. You just on street American shit.
Nah, facts.
Said not facts. Yeah.
Nigga, you just turned. He just turned American. Nigga, you heard it?
My nigga said nah.
That nigga said nah, facts.
That is what it is, nigga.
Nah, you went back.
Fact.
That nigga went back.
I don't lie, man. W my boy Ray, man. W Ray. Next.
Best IRL streamer. I show to Speed.
I show Speedy. My boy Speedy. Of course, man.
Alright, guys, this is
Now we going into like obvious contenders,
the
right?
most advanced
Obvious.
robot in China. Let's go. You just did a flip.
Whoa, wait, let me
This is
check
the
that.
most
That's
advanced
hard, bro.
robot in China.
And then it comes back and tries to find its balance. That's what? What is this? It's crazy.
Let's go.
Yo, it did a, what do you call that one? A front flip? Is that one the front flip? And then Speed did the back flip, right? That's what happened,
You
right?
just did a flip. Trying to fight?
Bitch ass robot dances too. Nice.
What you trying to do?
What the fuck? This nigga's not even touching the thing. It's losing balance.
Knock him out.
Can it stand up?
Knock him out.
Alright. It's Daniel LaBelle right here. I got called
my
out
boy
3 times,
Speed,
man.
bro.
It's time for that race.
What it
He
is,
been
man.
calling me out 3 times. Let's do this, man. Let's see who about to win this race. Let's go.
Ready, set.
Again.
Oh my God, Speed. Oh my God, Speed. Look at yo. He's jogging. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, now this is one homie that like really embodies his name, right? He embodies his like stream name, and therefore everything is like congruent, like everything is in synchronicity. He's gonna do his name, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna show you that speed. That's W, man.
Best
Congratulations.
vertical live streamer. Creek Craft.
Vertical what? Vertical live streamer. Oh, Creek Craft. Creek Crafty, what's up?
No way the giant pine cone is actually in stock. If it's in stock, I'll lick my toe, bro.
What the hell?
Time to show you something. This hair, it's not mine. Boom, gone. Completely bald under there.
As soon as I find out who made this, you're going to jail.
Okay, Creek Craft. As I said, bro, it's in the name, bro. So, you know, it's in the name, bro. If your name doesn't make sense, yeah, chances are you probably are not going to be making sense. You know what I'm saying?
Stream game of the year. Peak.
Okay, peekaboo. Nah, my bad. Peak. Just peak. Okay, let's see. Who is Peak?
I'm gonna name someone on the FaZe Clan roster. You give me one word to describe him.
Okay. Oh, shit, nah. I don't think I lined Peak up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It happened. My bad.
Best content organization.
Oh, yeah.
FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clanny. You know what I'm saying? Only now we're on.
Dap.
Okay, cool.
Crazy. Apex.
Cool, just chill, cool.
Banks.
Swag.
Jev.
Nice. Like
Oh yeah, and this was before Max left the group.
he kind.
Kason.
Genuine.
Nick Merckx.
I'm not gonna lie, this nigga Max, he you know, he did seem like he was very fond of this group, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could see it kind of tore him apart, like separating from them. You know what I mean? It really meant something to him.
You, Black Boy Max.
Winner.
Give me superpower.
Right.
Shazam.
What? What? I don't know what you say Shazam like that. Shazam! Shazam! I'm gonna say it like that, bro.
I.
Okay, next winner before, you know what I'm saying? Gotta announce it first.
Best international streamer. Toda MC.
Toda MC? This boy an MC? Hold on. MC. I wonder why he calls himself MC. Is that his rest of his initials or some shit?
Yeah, and we see each other. Yeah, and we go to the club. We went to the club. We party like party. And we
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I gotta say it like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. For real? You sure, buddy?
Hi! How are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Nix.
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 Nice to meet you, Nix.
No.
Tô apaixonado.
Não se apaixona.
No. Jackie.
It's okay. Sou apaixonada também.
Yeah, and that was my boy Tota MC. Fuck, I see you.
Best
boy.
stream duo. Agent 00 and Extra Emily.
Extra Emily and Agent, man. Yes.
Come here.
That's a goated individual right here. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking streaming thing, you know what I mean? Goated individual right here. What are we talking? My boy Agent, man. I ain't seen this nigga in a minute. That's the thing.
No,
Shout out to all the streamers, bro.
I'm not doing hair, just body.
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to all of them. Shout out,
I'm
man.
saying that's what we agreed on, and I just want to make sure.
Did you get Chick-fil-A something?
Yeah, but I can't.
It was even meant to be something. It was meant to be something that's like a speculative kind of reaction. You know what I'm saying? Where we just like, you know, we speculating. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got the facts in here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has the facts in this bitch. Live with it. Now, Curtis Jackson, right? Breaking down the hidden psychology that has developed Curtis Jackson, the psychological spectrum of 50 Cent, right? That boy, HFT, that boy shift. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to tell you. So, without any further ado, Curtis Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of deserves it, right? Okay, maybe just until there. I don't know. But like his latest antics and his latest ways of just like being his latest version, the latest version of his character is kind of like questionable, right? It's questionable. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Well, not everything. It's just like, because the last thing we know about him is the documentary, right? The Reckoning documentary. But 50 Cent as Curtis Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Everything, you know, for the most part, people would say, what, W? W for Curtis? Right? In terms of somebody to look up to, maybe? Right? Talk to me. W? No? I don't know, man. Yeah, let's just break down the psychology that brought him to this point, right?
You can cry on command. Does that come in handy in the movies?
That's weird to ask this nigga.
I could do it now. I could.
Yeah, let me see you cry, because I've always admired actors who can do this.
You kind of feel this nigga, you know what I'm saying, telling himself, okay, let's cry. Come on, let's cry. Like him thinking of the most, you know, yeah. Like just thinking about it. Like, that's kind of weird to realize that this nigga's actually literally thinking about, you know, they did him the dirtiest. It's kind of weird to just witness it happen in real time. I'm not gonna lie.
My mom was one of 9. She was the only one of my grandmother's 9 children that passed away.
Were you angry about that?
Well, no, but.
How old were you?
I was like 8 years old.
You lost your mother when you were 8?
Yeah.
That's tough.
I don't think she's ever gotten
There it
over
is. You're crying. There it is. 50's got it going. You got the tear.
Yo, nah, this was an awkward moment.
Here's going.
This
You are a
nigga
good
forced
actor.
it. Nigga forces them shits out.
Whoa.
Nah, and they call Cuff'em chopped.
Good for you.
Wow.
For you,
You just did
buddy.
I mean, you had him going.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that, Howard.
Hell no.
And he's a better actor than you.
Might be.
My mom had me at 15, so it felt like the only real option would be to actually hustle at that point from her, I believe. I don't think she would agree with me going in that direction of hustle. I don't think she wanted that for me, you know, but the other part, the music and everything else that happened, I think she'd be really proud of me.
I see him at the DC. Well, that's funny. Like, I remember seeing Khaled. I'm a fucked up nigga. You should do something to me.
Y'all got this little poem over for DJ Khaled. Check this shit out, right? It's called I Just Want to Tell You What It's Like You Told Me. Your car tires got stabbed out. Now you know, I know where you be. I just want to tell you what it's like you told me. I know where your mama house at. Now look, you can see.
What?
But I just want to tell you what it's like you told me. I know where your mama work at. Now look at sleep. I just want to tell you what it's like you told me. I'm not the kind of nigga you should fuck with, babe. I'm special. I have less compassion than the average human.
When most people hear the word psychopath, they imagine movie villains or serial killers, monsters that white America loves to mythologize into pop culture legends. But the reality is far more nuanced. Many psychopaths aren't criminals at all. They're CEOs, surgeons, politicians, and high-stake lawyers. People who thrive in environments that reward superficial charm and strategic manipulation. Society often incentivizes these traits with profit, such as the ability...
It's the ones that look less like it. You know what I'm saying? That are real versions of it. Psychopathic, that is.
To take risks, maintaining composure under pressure, and manipulating social dynamics. It's worth noting that terms...
Damn, already in the video? Already, what, how many minutes is this? Like 2 minutes in the video and already with conclusion that Mr. Curtis Jackson is a psychopath? That's heavy. That's heavy. Because, of, you know what I'm saying? Like, why else would the video, you know, bring up, like, just... You know, bullet points about psychopathic tendencies, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just asking.
Terms like psychopathy and sociopathy are not formal clinical diagnoses. They're concepts used in psychology to describe patterns of behavior and personality traits. Both sociopathy and psychopathy fall under the APD umbrella. I'm not diagnosing 50. In fact, I don't know if he's a psychopath. True psychopathy.
Antisocial. Okay, lack of guilt. Inability to... Okay, dishonesty, okay, manipulative behavior, narcissistic, superficial. I feel like right here, Mr. Curtis Jackson really falls on here. What? Manipulative behavior, narcissism, superficiality, inability to form true emotional attachments. Oh my God. Oh my God. The thing with his, you know, baby mother and son and things like that. Damn. Psychopath? Sociopath? Let me see this.
He is rare, affecting 0.5 to 1% of the population, but 50 exhibits psychopathy-adjacent traits that are impossible to ignore. In public, he's charming and magnetic, like his playful interactions with Chelsea Handler, an obvious example of superficial charm.
Right. You're very, very cute. You know this, right?
Do you have a boyfriend? That's gonna be great. Like, I deserve you.
Maybe you do deserve.
Oh, bro, I'd run away hearing that nigga say that like that. Did you even see that? Like, I feel like this nigga, like, yeah, he looked more, yo, like a zoo creature. No. That's not what I meant. Like, you know what I mean? But then for a person that looks like that to be like, yo, I deserve you. Look, it kind of sounded like, okay, I know the voice was like kind of different, but yo, I'm scared, man. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yo, I never knew this clip.
Deserve me. Maybe you do. I feel like you might deserve me for a couple of minutes.
That's probably all it would take.
Wait, is that Martha's? No.
While 50 is making Chelsea Handler blush on national
Chelsea,
TV,
okay.
he's simultaneously engaged in a calculated war behind the scenes with Jimmy Henchman. Court documents from the Henchman case allege that 50 coordinated retaliatory moves against members of Henchman's crew, including a failed attempt to kidnap the family of one of Henchman's shooters. This isn't the impulsive, chaotic aggression typically linked to sociopathy. It's instrumental aggression, violence used strategically with intention and purpose, the kind of calculated play more commonly associated with psychopathic traits. Only someone capable of extreme emotional separation could maintain a successful mainstream career. adored by white America while allegedly engaged in a war that, according to court documents, included car bombings, shootings, and kidnappings. In fact, I would argue that part 2 of Get Rich or Die Trying would be even more interesting than the first one. In the following clip, 50 reveals how he operates when going to war with people like Jimmy Henchman and Preem. Let's roll the clip.
You gotta cross the line. You gotta do something I'm uncomfortable with, and then I'm gonna be real comfortable with the next move. Whichever way it go. And they know me enough to know that, and that's why we don't really get to that point, because I kill him. Oh. In front of everybody.
What?
And they'll be saying, you think he did that? Yup.
Bro, didn't we just like break down the psychology of like the girl that literally had to humiliate her ex's whole you know what I'm saying, tribal nation, tribal collective, instead of addressing her boyfriend, you know, himself? Why do you have to traumatize, you know, everybody else around you? You know what I'm saying? Just so that you could what? Display the pain that you're really going through? What? Look, man, I don't get that about people, bro. You know the whole even people with the kind of personality where it's like, for as long as they're happy, they want everybody in the room to be happy with them. They're bothered, they want everybody in the room to be bothered. It's like, I don't get that kind of thing. Why would you say something like, yo, I'm going to kill him in front of everybody? Right? Because, you know, like, one thing you have to ask yourself is like, at that point, what are we trying to do? Like, what are we proving? What's the point? Right? Because now you're not trying to hurt the person you're attacking, you're trying to hurt everybody else. Right? It's always been a fascinating thing for me.
Yeah. Should be feeling like a movie until the real shit happens. The movie don't never hurt like bullets. Don't never hurt like that. When you watch the movie, nigga always get up after they say cut. You don't get up, nigga.
Now, to be fair, Jimmy Henchman went at 50 in G-Unit after his 14-year-old son was slapped, and 50's response to Jimmy getting life for killing a G-Unit member is the following. Let's roll the clip.
Kill Llewellyn Fletcher.
Nigga did that?
You know, one of the things that I did ask Brian McLeod to do was I asked him to bring Fletcher or Yayo to me. So took it upon himself and he killed Llewellyn Fletcher.
What the hell?
Here's the most important thing out of this whole thing. I'm not the murderer here. The murderer in this whole situation is home. All he had to do was point the finger at me, and he went home. And I'm in jail for life.
Another thing I'm getting is like this whole performative kind of thing from this nigga. Like, you know, the performative character. You know? Well, I hear it a lot these days. The whole thing of like, you know, certain people being performative and not being genuine and things like that. So the Curtis Jackson right here gives a lot of that. I'm not gonna lie.
When I never hired him to kill
I don't know about y'all, but like, that's how I see it. I'm not gonna cap.
Oh, gee, Jimmy the Rat. I'm glad
the
Rat. I'm happy.
Damn.
It's hopefully.
This nigga been a troll. Y'all know that.
I won't have to go back.
Jimmy's been the worst kind of nigga ever. Like, that is a killer rat type nigga. Like, nigga do some shit and then runs to the police while you doing something back. Nigga, go suck a nigga, man. I can't even believe they let that nigga talk, man. Nigga told everybody. On every motherfucking body. Touching them, they catch that nigga in Otisville. Little wig. Hit wrong. He won't do the jail time. He won't do that. He run into these niggas. They gonna have to move that nigga. He gonna be like, no, could you put me in protective custody, please? Because it ain't a maybe, it's a definite. Definite niggas owe him some shit.
I could tell he was getting a kick from this kind of shit too.
Cut something out of that nigga. That's nigga a little beef in the street, nigga cut you. Nah, that kind of shit this nigga did. Somebody cut something out of him, like take the liver out that nigga.
Guessing troll culture never dies from somebody. You know what I'm saying? It never goes away. I guess you die with it in you. Like, I guess.
On the phone, I heard you smack the shit out of kid.
Look, the truth of the matter is 50 Cent demonstrates multiple traits commonly associated with psychopathy. A key characteristic of psychopathy is calculated intimidation. The infamous DJ Khaled poem illustrates this perfectly. He paired a taunting poem with a video showcasing DJ Khaled's mother asleep and surveillance-style footage of her work.
This nigga actually filmed DJ Khaled's mother sleeping? What was this, dog? That's mad, bro. So you telling me this guy went out of his way to go film an old lady just like sleeping? Just, I don't know, like she might have been out of it, right? Tired, you know, feeling a little woozy, whatever. Feeling a little sick, maybe drunk, I don't know. You just had fun and then you film her? Man, at this point I feel like 50 Cent is one of those friends that you gotta be aware and you gotta just keep in the back of your mind that this guy might always be on some degenerate shit for future weaponization. What? Why would you do that, bruh? Why would you do that? And obviously at this point I'm thinking everybody's adult, everybody is an adult, right? Everybody is a grown-ass man.
Place. This was psychological warfare. The threat wasn't physical but deeply invasive, designed to make Khaled feel vulnerable while entertaining the public. It really shows that 50 is deeply strategic in his messaging with an emotional detachment that allows for performance-based aggression. 50 also shows signs of strategic manipulation. For instance, his response to relieving rapper Gunplay of his MMG chain and putting it in a music video speaks to this idea. Let's roll the clip.
The MMG chain in the major distribution video. Where did that come from?
It came from a jeweler. Jewelers, they made it, and yeah, we got it, so it ended up putting it. That's what rappers do. Rappers put jewelry in video.
This nigga slimy as shit. This nigga the king of slime. Facts.
Yeah. I thought it would be unexpected, like when you see ASAP with Death Row House. You know, it's cool. It's interesting. Like you look and say, something's out of place.
So this wasn't, there was rumors of a missing chain. This came from a jeweler. This wasn't that chain in question.
Rumors today, you can't believe everything here on the internet. It's crazy.
Now, another example of strategic manipulation is when 50 took Rick Ross's baby mother shopping, got her a book deal, and had Rick Ross' kids flown out to Floyd Mayweather's home. 50 often leans into public humiliation as a calculated strategy. A perfect example is the time he called the owner of World Star Hip Hop on the phone. Let's roll the clip.
I have you on the phone. That sucker's on the phone. Then what's up, man, you sucker?
So he feeds off of like just humiliating people in public. I mean, it explains the whole documentary, doesn't it? It explains the whole reckoning thing, dog. Feel me? It just makes sense, dog. Why he would like just go ahead and, you know, pull a move like that, bruh. Like, yo, it's weird to me, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how people find a kick from, you know, humiliating others. So it's really fun. Like, as in it's genuinely fun. You know what I'm saying? It's a genuine kick. As in genuine joy out of that shit. He happy right now.
I said, don't what's up, me, you sucker. Tell him I was on my tour bus in 2003, you punk. And you created an area where everybody can try to hate on me.
Talk about dark humor, right?
You know you're a punk. You know you're a punk, you. You know I'm the wrong one to even be playing with.
I never was a punk, B. I was a good dude for you.
Yeah, you was a sucker. And you know not to keep playing with me anyway. So I don't know why you keep pushing me until I gotta do. Don't tell me to chill out. Don't you ever tell me to chill out. You sucker. You're nowhere near my caliber of brief, punk.
Okay.
You know that. So front for Angie or anybody else there, they'll be watching. They're watching on the channel 7.
Watching.
You know how
sucker.
And what is probably the darkest
what the hell was that about?
Allegations against 50 Cent is him getting his baby mother's house burned down with Molotov cocktails. Let's roll the clip.
What happened? Mr. Jackson business. You do think so?
Yes, I know so.
Why do you say that?
He threatened me on Monday.
He did.
He threatened me. Look, watch what I'll do. I'll have someone come kill you. He threatened me. He threatened me on Monday, and this is what he did.
Oh, watch me. I'll have someone come off you.
You two together.
We were together for 13 years. The relation just ended over a year ago. He cannot accept that I have moved on with my life. And he felt like he want to strip me of everything. And I didn't allow it. I fought back. And this is what he's trying to do. He tried to kill me and his own child.
Why do you know that?
He threatened me. He told me he would. He told me he would have someone come do something to me. He told me he would say, why?
Yeah, you know that man Curtis, bro. He's like, he's one man that's not slow to telling you like what he's gonna do to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's never slow to tell you how he's gonna end you. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? See how he was waiting on that guy on the phone on the telephone over there? You punk! You punk! Where you get here? I'm gonna bust you! That's crazy, bro. And now exhibiting that kind of behavior towards like your own family, your child and baby mother.
Why should I have someone come kill you? And that's what he did. That's what he did. I know he did. It's not a doubt in my mind on my son's life. I know he did.
That's another kind of animal, man.
Someone threw something through the window and the house just ignited. Couldn't even make it downstairs. We had to jump out the window.
Do you think he hired someone to do it?
Yes, of course. I know he's too much of a coward to do anything himself.
You're blaming 50 Cent for this?
Yes.
He released a statement saying he was happy everyone got out alive.
While psychopathy is often linked to innate biological traits, sociopathy is understood as the product of environment shaped by instability, trauma, and being in survival mode. Through that lens, 50 aligns more closely with sociopathy.
There's nobody in control of me. Like, I do what I want to do.
Nice.
So, I'm deciding to fuck your life up. I'm gonna fuck your life up.
Why?
For fun.
What the fuck me for?
There's a few times. It's not new. I do this all the time. I got a list of it. I'm gonna finish. I got a few songs I gotta mix in the studio with him and Dr. Dre right now. And when I'm done with that, I'm gonna continue fucking your life up. He's a faggot. Your niggas are suckers.
Oh my god.
I see him at the BET Award. That's funny.
He was addressing Khaled. He probably did that
but
picture.
I don't remember seeing Rick Ross at all. Nigga told me he gave me a pass. Well, don't give me no pass, man. I don't deserve passes. I'm a fucked up nigga. You should do something to me.
Losing his mother at just 8 years old, growing up in the harsh conditions of South Jamaica, Queens, and surviving multiple attempts on his life all contributed to a worldview engineered for survival above all else. This context also gives Get Rich or Die Trying its psychological weight. It's a trauma-born philosophy. It reflects a mind state where success isn't optional and the cost of failure is death. In that way, it illustrates a
wigging on a fan or some shit.
Survival-based sociopathic outlook, emotional detachment from consequences, and a willingness to embrace extreme risk, even if fatal. What we often see with 50 is reactive aggression, a sign of sociopathy. For instance, 50 got his goons to relieve fashion designer Slowbucks of his chain.
Just slap a fed dog, no reason, nigga. This guy's too, man, come on, 50?
In front of 50,000 people. This was in response to Slowbucks taking a picture with 50's estranged son, where 50 wrote on the post that it was a bad idea taking the picture. Let's roll the clip.
I bang bang you boogie your blood on my hoodie. You outside stunting with your jewelry, oh goody, it's easy, man. Believe me, man. When I'm hurting the jokes, that'll ease the pain. I'm the shittiest nigga, I cut the prettiest nigga. From his ear to his chin, I don't care, we was friends. Yeah, I did it back then, and I'll do it again. I catch a flashback when you jacking way to max in. Man, take that shit off. You
proud of that.
When you hear us saying it's a Queen's thing, man.
Scuffle is going on in the background. This nigga perform, that's crazy, bro. It's so crazy, bruh. This nigga doing his thing, bruh. Like performing. Talk about hype, man, bruh. What kind of hyping is this, dog? You feel what I'm saying? This guy is so dangerous, nigga. A scuffle is going on in the fucking background. He damn near killing a nigga, dog. This nigga performing, throwing the water. I can't, bro. I can't with this nigga, bruh. What? This guy's too dangerous, bro. You know what I mean? How the fuck are we hyping the crowd up doing that to another man in the background of the, you know what I'm saying, as the backdrop to your performance, bro? Nah, that's traumatizing,
for instance, in one interview, 50 became agitated when the interviewer said hypothetically he would sue 50 if 50 punched him in the face. His response was the following. Let's roll the clip.
When I'm at the price of life,
is that nigga putting like drugs inside of a sandwich?
If I grew up at the price of life is cheap, so if you got the money, if you got the bag, it's gonna happen. When you drop it, it's a go. So tell me who is oh, you think I won't drop the bag? That's what you think?
Nah, you know, if you punch somebody in the mouth, they like, yo.
Why is he talking like that to the fucking host, nigga?
I'm up. Like if you punch me in my mouth, I'm up. I'm up. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm all the way. Let me tell you, I'm all the way up. And guess what's gonna happen? Once you punch me in my mouth, I'm gonna get my man, Terrence, K.O. Lewis, I'm gonna get him to punch me in my mouth. Because then I wanna get double the money. But I'm gonna say you did all of it.
No, because it ain't gonna.
You can tell this nigga's like, he never backs down from any kind of like challenging statement. You understand what I'm saying? Whether that challenging statement is, you know what I mean, it comes with a little bit of humor behind it or it's serious, whatever. Hands don't back down from that. That's like,
don't matter.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the same kind of money that you would get and get it to the owner. And go shoot you got couple times.
Couple times.
Because they finally get a chance to run. Then start feeling fun. All of a sudden, everybody don't remember nothing.
No, that lawsuit. No, I don't want to do that.
No, but wait.
It shot me, then shot at the ambulance.
Yeah, but wait.
No, this ain't right. They go, no.
Okay, so the case is.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. How much you think it would cost to kill somebody?
Nowadays, couple stacks.
5,000.
Yeah, couple stacks.
What?
Bro, look. All right, let me kind of jump into the moral of the story. Every table always turns, dog. You know what I'm saying every table always
throw the clip.
finds
People don't
a way to
understand,
turn.
man. And that's why I don't want to be a part of hip hop no more.
This nigga actually literally dropped tears. I remember these niggas going through some sort of smoke. You know what I'm saying? When G Unit was like separating and shit like that. Like this nigga and Game was literally going through specific turmoil that I remember to this day. I know I was a kid, man. I was jit. You feel what I'm saying? I think it was like 7, 8, some shit like that. But like I remember that still. That's crazy.
Blind man.
This nigga actually
What the fuck is the
cried.
matter with this nigga, man?
I don't know what's wrong with that nigga. This song towards him. Yeah, I don't know. Idiot shit. Let him
Well, it's a Southside, man.
Nigga said let him fry, nigga.
They ain't gonna change.
Nah. Don't go too much of the song, man. You gonna give me Mark.
Doesn't seem to pick and choose his disputes. When former G-Unit member Trav called him out on Twitter, 50 saw him outside and almost took his head off like a deer.
You should be dead by now. Smile, but waiting too much for this come round. With the talent and all of sit rounds. In my hood, then I say down. You should be dead by now. Smile, but waiting too much for this come round. With the talent and all of sit rounds. In my hood, then I say down.
Damn. Is that beat music?
When 50 responded to the Jay-Z elevator incident, he admits the differences in psychology between him and Jay. Let's roll the clip.
You see the elevator? You saw the elevator?
Oh, yeah. Oh, but I think Dre might got me with a little bit. He might got me with a little bit because he did move to the side. Like when she spit,
yeah.
He did move to the side. Like he did slipping and dodging all kind of little blows there. But you know, he did the right thing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know,
But you have done the same.
Hey, dog.
Nah, but,
I never knew this one.
probably under those circumstances.
You can't see. She's so small. Stop it. She's so small. You could have just.
Nah, I would have did it once or twice. Chill.
No, you wouldn't. I don't believe that. I don't believe.
Baby, I love you like America. Don't talk to me fly. But I promise if you do, bitch, I'll black your eye.
In my previous video on Machiavellianism, I break down 3 rappers who embody it the most. Machiavellianism is a personality profile built on manipulation, emotional detachment, and calculated fearlessness. To me, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, and Tupac are the artists who weaponize Machiavellian tactics the most in their work. The psychology behind it all comes from Machiavelli's book, The Prince, essentially a manual on how to move in a room full of vultures. 50 follows this psychology so closely that he linked up with the modern-day Machiavelli, Robert Greene, the author of the 48 Laws of Power. Together, they created a follow-up, The 50th Law, a book entirely around one principle, absolute fearlessness. Let's roll the clip.
So we met a couple years ago. Surprisingly or not, we got along. We had like an interesting rapport. And so we decided to do a book together.
Right.
And what I do when I write a book,
50th Law.
whether it's about power, seduction, or war,
I've never, I ain't even gotten into this book, bro. 50th Law. And I know, like, I'm familiar. I mean, I've heard of, Robert Greene's work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's prolific work. Like, I need to, I think I want to get into the 50th Law, man. You know what I mean? Just get into that, like some, sharpen my intellect, you know what I mean? In terms of, seeing things from the POV of Robert Greene and Curtis Jackson. You feel me? See what this 50th Law is about, you know what I mean?
I take the most powerful people in their field and I kind of break them down. I figure out what is...
And what happened to the 49th Law? Because I know Robert Greene speaks of the 48 Laws of Power, right? Right here we have 50 with the 50th one. What happened with the 49th, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Hey, here's an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? I might just jump in and come through with that one. Why not?
The essence of it. What's the core of their success? I call it their power center of gravity.
Why?
So I decided I would do that with you. And so after a couple of months of following you around,
This guy looks so nervous here, bro.
I decided that the secret to your success, your power center of gravity, is your fearlessness. So in any kind of situation where you're interacting with people, you're the one that has...
Look, here's one thing I realized. Something we can dress up these degenerate characteristics of ours into something unnecessary. You know what I mean? Well, not unnecessary, but like we can dress them up into something that's where we kind of cover them up. Because this nigga's talking about, I think you're kind of fearless. It's like, nah, nigga, that's his PTSD. Thank you very much. you know what I'm saying? You see his PTSD and like his extreme ways of just like defending himself when he's having one of his little, you know, panic attack episodes because of, you know, the dark life that he had to endure. And you know what I'm saying? We might just go ahead and dress that up as like fearlessness and yo, you so strong, man. You so, you know what I mean?
It's less fear than they.
On the other spectrum, they're like the opposite of what we're trying to, you know, see it as type shit.
And that gives you like a constant strategic advantage. You're able to adapt to the situation, to take risks when other people are afraid of it. And this is, to me, the source of your power. And so this is the subject of our book, The 50th Law, the power that anybody can have in life if they assume this fearless approach. So I was wondering, were you just sort of born this way? Did you come out of the womb not crying, kind of fearless? Or did you have to develop this attitude when you were on the streets as a
Oh
kid?
my God, this man came out the womb with like, I'm saying, nah, let me not say it like
Got a
that.
mother or father there. Did you have to learn how to be like that?
That's absolutely.
Came with slugs in the mouth at birth.
It's something that I developed over time because, like, I think I have the same emotions everyone else does. We just have
course,
a way to
you're human.
suppress those feelings in different circumstances and situations. I can kind of adjust.
Can you remember a moment when you were afraid when you were a kid on the streets, when you were hustling or anything?
A lot of moments when I'm afraid. I think it's necessary for you to have fear to be conscious of people.
What do you mean by that?
A slight bit of actual fear is necessary for you to be aware, like a paranoia. There's like after it heightens your awareness.
Right.
You know, so a lot of times when people, when I interact with people in different spaces, it's so less intense than what I've had to experience prior to music, that it puts me in a space where it's really a relaxed space. So it is true, a lot of times I interact with people and they have a stronger fear factor involved in our interaction than I have because I've been in way worse situations, to me, more dramatic spaces. So I just look at each one of the situations and kind of analyze it, or I'll use a parallel to something I've experienced in my past to make sense of the actual situation. So a lot of the decisions are kind of like gut feelings. Like the music business and entertainment in general, there's no school for it.
Right.
You know, so you got to kind of
cutthroat and everything like that, you know,
and be spontaneous and not be afraid to actually be yourself in different ways. Like I've interacted with artists that have great talents in different spaces. They're amazing. They can do things that I can't actually do, but they can't beat me at being me.
Machiavellian.
Exactly. Nobody can actually beat you at being you. And that I feel like, you know what I'm saying? That actually literally applies to everybody. Understand what I'm saying? So, man, come on, man. When it comes to like people like Curtis Jackson, like, look, man, the psychology of Curtis Jackson. There you go. Y'all can go finish the video off at that dope shift. You know what I'm saying? Y'all catch the video right there. You know what I mean? We were just gathered here, folks, for the psychology that developed this man. You know what I mean? Since, you know, come on, bro. Like, there's a whole lot of things that we can dissect just to like look at 50 Cent and be like, yo, things like this that make him. Whoa, when was the last time, you know what I'm saying, I kicked it with my bro? Zoom in, my fault. Shit. Hopefully that button that I clicked didn't do anything wrong. You probably might be hearing some sounds from the soundboard you're not supposed to be hearing. Why Gen Alpha is making teachers quit in 2025. So with Gen Alpha, right? With Gen Alpha being the student, right? Who's the teacher? Maybe Gen Z. No. Maybe, yeah, Millenniums. Millenniums definitely. Millenniums are probably like damn near almost retiring teachers at this point. Okay, now I think they still got a long way to go before retirement in terms of the teaching collective of the millennials. But yeah, Gen Alpha, ladies and gentlemen. And I wanted today's theme to be about Gen Alpha so we can, kind of zoom in and see how they, handle things and how they be moving and things like that, right? The previous video I wanted to go for that, but that seemed like a Gen Z creator. I'm not gonna lie, but right here, you know what I'm saying? Gen Alpha, ladies and gentlemen. What are we talking about? Come on, Gen Alpha. Okay, this is the official Gen Alpha reaction. The official opening to like it's our first. Yep. Y'all done? Y'all done? Nah. Nah. Play it. Yo, Yeah, shout out Gen Alpha. You know, my peoples from 2010s to I think Copilot said mid 2020s, something like that. So yeah, they are students. They've been students, but then now they're the kind of students. I think they're in college or maybe high school, something like that. I'm talking about, you know, the oldest Gen Alpha individuals. Understand what I'm saying? We about to react what they be doing to these teachers right here with my boy Astral Dior. I don't know why that name was like so far. Wait, hold on. Let me just. I want to check something, dog. I don't think. Okay, no, we still rolling. Cause you know I told you I pressed the wrong button, man. So I had to make sure everything was still running smoothly. My fault.
Why Gen Alpha is making teachers quit in 2025?
They're making
I don't
them
know
quit.
if it's just a Gen Alpha thing, bro. I feel like we've been making teachers quit. Bad kids been making teachers quit for a minute. I remember in my school, I had a sub. I know she wasn't a teacher, but I had a sub that couldn't take the class. It was too lit. She said, I can't do this, and she left. And then a coach came in. You know, when the coach come in, there's a guy, he's like, shut y'all ass down. You know, he started getting lit with you feel me? Anyway, see the video. We'll do more talking when we get into it.
Let's go.
Like, I appreciate you. Great for y'all.
Gen Alpha might just go, you know, every generation got their level of just like how crazy they can take things, right? In terms of, you know, how we make these teachers quit. You know what I'm saying? Like there probably might be generations that were more like violent than others. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I know every generation probably got this point to them, but it's like at this point I feel like we just gotta rate how, you know, the quality of generation's degeneracy. You understand what I'm saying? That should be the conversation, really.
A 5th grade class, and as someone with a lot of experience in the classroom and a lot of experience in reading, I just want you to know we should be really afraid about the future of our society.
Please start saying we should be very
afraid. What are these kids
about
doing?
The future of our society. This is the most over-sexualized generation in history. I feel like
the most sexualized. Oh shit, it's on the caption. Damn, my fault. I didn't even use the caption. Let's see that. This is the most over smexual. What is smexualization? You should be really afraid for the future of the children in the US. Crazy.
Right, as their kids are more bad, I feel like the teachers are also more sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like they are not as built as they once were. You know, when I was in like school like this, like young school, you feel me? We were young. Like, you know, they tolerated more. They could get, not when I say tolerated more, they were more callousized to like bad behavior or rowdiness or stuff like that. I feel like teachers nowadays, I ain't like, you know, because they coming from another generation.
Exactly.
A more like, especially with everything going on, a softer society. Like, I feel like they might not be as built as they once were. So I feel like the teachers are a little bit softer, which is, I understand. And the kids.
Nah, and look, just to, you know, elaborate on why I think that is because, you know, the teachers that we have right now, they were raised by a generation they probably wanted to correct, right? They saw a habit that raised them up. Well, they saw a bunch of habits from the generation that raised them up and were like, yo, I'm gonna be different from this, right? So them having been raised rougher, they might have made the vow to just like raise their next generation softer. So it was a whole bunch of generations. I'm not saying this is accurate. I'm just cooking up a speculation of why I think this might be it. I might be talking ass. So just, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like the newer generation of teachers that come in, they come in with that mindset of like, yo, kids are not supposed to be just fucking, you know what I'm saying, manhandled and thrown against the wall and just like, you know, faces, you know, skulls to the ground, to the pavement type shit, like type discipline measures. It's like you gotta be more soft, more gentle. So therefore the teachers are like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, it might be ass. Fuck. Yeah, I might have. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's just, yeah, some engine play going crazy. Going crazy with a switch, an engine with a switch, you know, going on niggas.
it's a little bit. I don't even know if they more bad per se. Like they just might be disruptive. I don't know, cause kids is kids at the end of the day. You feel me?
That's it.
Kids are kids at the end of the day. We do gotta remember these are still children.
No, but what is smexualized mean though?
Let's get more into it, so if I can see if I can explain that point more.
I just want you to know we should be really afraid about the future of our society.
Please start seeing your child.
Isn't that considered fear mongering? No, you gotta be hopeful. I don't give a fuck like how dark, you know, of characteristics your kids is exhibiting, man. Stay hopeful, nigga. What are we doing?
Like when I was a kid, I got in trouble for saying I give you a nickel if you take on my pickle. You know what I'm saying? What? I didn't know what it meant at the time.
Jesus.
But they were saying it, and we were saying that. I give you a nickel if you take on my pickle.
Give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle. Nah, dog. No. Nah, let me try and help you out in terms of the, you know, clarifying that point. Yo, co-pilot. Co-pilot.
I'm right here, sis. Wait.
Yo, look. So there's this saying, I'll give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle. What was it about and what did it mean?
Oh, that phrase is actually a bit of a playful old school rhyme that doesn't mean anything too deep. It's just a cheeky rhyming way people used to joke around about.
Yeah, about busting nuts. No, because what happens when you tickle that pickle?
Haha, yeah.
Yo.
And I remember I was in a couple seconds later. I was in the office.
Exactly.
Legal name that's on their birth certificate before they start school.
This is our future. Gen Z, your kids cannot read.
All right, so today we're going to be taking a look at something that's been popping up on my TikTok more often, especially during this school year, and that's how difficult Gen Alpha is being in the classroom. Being disrespectful, not wanting to do anything that resembles work, always wanting to just sit on their iPads 24/7, and this has become so bad that I'm seeing many teachers quit and change careers because of this. And if that's what's happening while we're in a terrible job market, you know how bad this has really gotten. We have a lot to go over today, along with comments from you guys from previous videos, so if you want to be featured on a future video, leave in the comments down below, but let's just jump right into it.
I'm going to tell you all this because your teachers can't, because they'll lose their licenses and their jobs. What are y'all doing with your kids?
What are y'all doing?
Your kids can't read. They're not potty trained. They're going into kindergarten, soiling themselves, not knowing how to use the toilet. Just like 1 or 2 kids, okay? It's like 5, 10 per class. Kids cannot sit through a movie. Buy them some pencils and paper and have them write. Oh, but you know, sometimes we just need a break. And like, I don't feel guilty about giving my kids an iPad and putting them in front of the TV. What do you think people did before iPads and TVs existed?
What age is your kid going to? And I should know this. I have a 3-year-old. What age do your kids go to? This is, I could have definitely asked this. I'm much easier.
19 or some shit.
What age? AI mode. I'm not interested right now. Age 5?
5?
Yeah, see, 5 years old. Even if a child can start kindergarten at 4 or 5, most states don't.
Oh shit, I said 19. I thought you said at what age do they go to college? My bad.
Mandate for still.
It's an 18.
6 or 7.
Oh, that's
Texas
crazy.
must be 5 on or before September. So I got 2 years. My son
got 3 years left.
is potty trained. You know, he's 3. He has he had an accident here or there? He has. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he watches TV. He likes Polar. He only watches 2 movies ever.
What?
He likes Polar
What does that mean?
Express and he likes he likes Polar Express. Sorry, Polar Express.
Paw Patrol.
And he likes Nightmare Before Christmas. Those are his 2 movies. And he really likes Paw Patrol, but he doesn't get to watch too much of that. He watches that very rarely. We don't let it's very overstimulating. But you know, he really likes the toys and he likes the characters and stuff. So he knows who they are and stuff. He likes it, but he's not watching.
Hey man, look, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, yo, shout out to Dior, bro, and shout out to the people that are, you know what I'm saying, in the field, active with it. But you know, pretty interesting. Sometimes I'll be like thinking about the fact that, like, yo, I wonder, like, you know, just finding out what your kid is into and things like that, and you know, it's an adventure on its own. I feel like, you know what I mean? It's something that you have to be around. You have to not be preoccupied with a whole bunch of other things in life. That's why I feel like parenting, bro, you got to be at a point where you can give yourself the same amount of time that you've been putting into your career, or you know, things that are worthy of the highest priority. You know what I'm saying? Parenting your kid, you have to treat that in the same way. That's why I believe, you know what I mean, get done with your career, bro. And there is such a thing as getting done. And by that, I don't even mean get done and like do away with it. You know what I mean? You can initiate something, you can create something and develop it to a point where it can just like auto-generate. So you know what I'm saying? Auto-generate the outcome that you wanted to auto-generate while you do something else. So you know, obviously, when you start that out, especially at the beginning of a career, for example, right? You begin your career having to be hands-on, you know, active within it. But then you get to a point where you can put certain things in place so that it auto-generates the outcome you want, so that you can go be somebody else, aka go be a parent. That shit is a full-on adventure, bro. It needs your whole focus and your whole attention to even find out, like, yo, my kid is into like 2 movies. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. No, I know Paw Patrol is like too, you know, it's too like just overly stimulating for my kid. No, we don't want that. This, that, and the third. It's like knowing your kid at that level. I can do nothing but respect like people that have that kind of connection with their kids. You feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hold on. I'm giving you this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving you that, dog. I'm giving you flowers over there for me.
Watching that all the time. The only 2 movies he watches that what he wants to watch are Polar Express and Nightmare Before Christmas. So he watches those, and then we also be doing some arts and crafts with him. He likes to play outside. He likes toys and stuff. So he's not, and he's very limited on his phone stuff, because he showed us when he gets in front of a screen and you know he's on here, like we let him get on the game, but when he gets in front of that screen, he doesn't get to. His time is very limited because he start acting like, you know. Yep. He owned the phone, like he paid for the phone. But he's doing a lot better with it. I'd be like, hey man, it's time to go ahead and give that up. He's like, okay. And he hand it over, and then he go about playing with his toys and stuff. Or whatever we have playing that day. You know?
This is our future. This is our future. Gen Z, your kids cannot read.
We can go right over to the comments. Parents are too addicted to their own cell phones.
That's
the brain
true.
is a muscle. We can't have brain rot at age 3. I can't imagine what the consequences are going to be down the road. The creator responds, these elementary school kids all speak in brain rot, nothing but memes. A former teacher, most people genuinely suck at being parents. It's really not rocket science. I don't understand. Now, I don't think being a parent is as easy as that comment says.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
However, I do wonder why you decide to have kids if you just want them to sit in front of the iPad all the time, just so you're not bothered. Now, I'm not trying to be...
Yeah, my girl is not like that. She is not like that. Like...
So whenever you hand your son the iPad, like your girl snatches away from your son, she doesn't like that, right?
She is not happy with when he's on.
No, I'm just saying, like, you gotta have that balance though, right? You gotta have the one parent. Like, it's like good cop, bad cop. You just gotta, you know, pick your role. Pick your poison and let it kill you, nigga. I'm saying, so, you know, if you're the person that like will give the kid the iPad, like, yeah, let the other parent be the one that's gonna, you know, pull up and snatch it away. You know what I'm saying? On some, I don't know if y'all remember the whole Boondocks. Did I catch you wanting to be something, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And then you snatch that desire away from them. You know what I mean? Did I catch you just like having fun, bro? Nah, watch out. Bring that here.
If he's had too much time, if he watched too much today or something like that. Because my girl is with my son all the time, like all day. You know, I'm working until I'm done, and then we're all together, right? So if he's seen a movie, if he's seen one of his 2 favorite movies today, he's like, that's enough screen time. TV off. You playing with toys, or you coloring or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Anti-natalist. I know that community is getting bigger and bigger online right now, and I'm definitely not a part of it. But what's the point of having them in the first place? You're just pointing your kids off to the teacher, and they're not learning anything from you. We have a comment from one of you guys right here. I was a teacher for 2 years. What I noticed is parents offsetting their parenting to teachers. Courtesy, manners, and socially acceptable behavior is meant to be taught.
No, that would be crazy, right?
But I feel like at the same time, you know, they also are going to learn a bit of those behavioral things and stuff from teachers as well. Like, I feel like it's definitely on the parents, mostly all of that on the parents. But in a setting where the parents aren't there, you got to also be able to correct and do stuff. Like, it sounds like motherfuckers just want to get on there and just start teaching and nothing happens. You feel me? Like that. When does that ever happen?
It sounds like every year that goes by, the horror stories get worse and worse.
Hey, I just subbed a 5th grade class, and as someone
this right here is crazy.
In the classroom and a lot of experience in reading, I just want you to
hear that goes
class, and
the horror stories get worse and worse.
Hey, I just subbed a 5th grade class, and as someone with a lot of experience in the classroom and a lot of experience in reading, I just want you to know we should be really
I just want to make sure, right? Hold
society. Do you know that every single kid thinks they're gonna be?
I just want to make sure, like, what smexualized is. I see this word on here, bro. Like smexualized. Like what? Co-pilot, please save me, nigga. Yo, co-pilot. What does the word smexualized mean?
So the word sexualized basically
No. Are you trying to get me streaking, nigga? I'm not talking about that. Smexualized. SMEXUALIZED, I think.
Oh, got it. Thanks for spelling that out for me. No confusion now. You're talking about making things more, let's say, appealing or attractive. So what's the context? Are you trying to jazz up a project or make something more engaging?
So the context is, well, it's a caption that goes, well, that says, "This is the most over-sexualized generation in history." What does that mean?
So, to put it simply, what you spelled out is basically a way of saying making things more appealing or adding some extra pizzazz. Doesn't have to be anything over the top. Could just be about making something more attractive in a general sense. So tell me what you're working on.
Okay, so if I say this is the most over-sexualized generation, what do I mean exactly?
You're basically saying that you think people these days are more focused on or influenced by sexual content, norms, and attitudes than in the past. It's kind of like saying that everything nowadays has a bit more of that kind of spin on it. So...
Content creator, and when you ask them what their hobbies are, it's all video game and addictive things that they think are hobbies. Hobbies are not that. Hobbies are not addictive things.
What did we say when we wanted to be young? Hold on, man. I know. Again, we gotta we also gotta remember that kids, like, if a kid, bro, 5th grade, you're 10. You know what I'm saying? That's, you just got out of the phase where whenever your teacher asks you, "Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up?" and you say dinosaur, and they're like, "Oh, okay, well, you can't be a dinosaur because," right? That, like, you're just kind of leaving that and kind of getting the perception. Like, you want a motherfucker to say, "I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a fireman." You're gonna get those for sure. But like, in the mixture of those, when we were kids, we were also saying, "I want to be I want to be the greatest player in the NBA. I want to be the biggest football player in the world. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a singer." Like, you're also gonna have those too. You feel me? Now she's saying all of them. Maybe it's more than normal, right? But we're talking about 5th graders. What are you, 9 or 10?
5th graders.
Like, when it comes,
fifth grade. Yeah.
To that question is what I'm talking about.
Things that they think are hobbies. Hobbies are not that. Hobbies are not addictive things. Hobbies are the things that brought you joy before you were 5 or 6 years old. So maybe it was soccer, maybe it was animals, maybe it was going outside. But these kids don't know those things about themselves. Quite frankly, I don't even think they know when they have to go to the bathroom. I don't even think they know when they're hungry.
Is it that bad?
They just want to get back onto their devices ASAP. And I'm not blaming their parents. I mean, as a society, I think we should have had better parameters and better education about this 15 years.
Wait, you're not? Hey, how are you now blaming the parents, bro? It falls, that kind of shit falls squarely on the parents. Wait, I clicked the wrong shit, my fault. That kind of shit falls squarely on the parents, buddy. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? Yeah, and look, I know there are parents that like have the best intentions, right, for how their kids grow and how their kids develop, and they will take a sensitivity to this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I know there are parents that are like deliberate in how these devices and shit like this affects their kid, right? So look, if you wanna, if you've developed the interest in this video, go ahead and just check out Astral Dior, why Gen Alpha is making teachers quit in 2025. Because y'all already know, man, if y'all are here for the interest of the video, just go right there, right? I'm gonna go ahead to a later part of the video.
Sound effects,
Continue
just
there.
ways to keep your attention as much as humanly possible. So if there's any dead air, whether it be a video or in real life, they can't handle it. So they start buzzing or tapping, playing with their pens, anything. I feel like that would drive me crazy. And like I said before, no matter how much they misbehave, there's no consequences.
How are teachers doing it?
None? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is where, this is where my Christians out there will like testify, where, the Bible says you spare the rod, you spoil the kid, right? You spare the rod, you spoil the kid. And that's where, that's where these kind of values are seen. It's like, yo, okay, cool, I see the value in that. I see the value in, like, making strong, like, my discipline methods to my kid, you know what I mean? But then again, like, to some other parents, this might hurt the parent, more than it hurts the kid to discipline their own kid. And so then therefore they don't do it, right? It doesn't make sense, but it happens.
I just want to know how they're doing it. Why are middle schoolers
so bad. I work as a permanent sub at a middle school. So I'm permanent, therefore I work full time, I'm contracted, I work every single day, all school day at the same school. Today was the hardest day I've had. I almost walked out of the class. I was so overwhelmed and overstimulated, and the craziest part is the teacher was there. I was subbing for a teacher's assistant, so I was in the class assisting another teacher. And it was my first time in this teacher's class, and this person had absolutely no control over these 6th graders. Like, these students were throwing things, hitting each other, singing random songs out loud. They just wanted to hear themselves talk.
Oh, but I remember when we would go wild too, dog. You know what I'm saying? With me, even it wouldn't be just in the classroom, right? It would be even with the transportation that I would use, like the school bus. You know what I'm saying? The school bus that I would use. Yo, like, we would like run amok, even with people that are like the traffic that passes our bus, right? In the morning, in the afternoon, going back home, whatever the case. We would just, like, you know, throw signs, gang signs, like at you know, other road users. We just like shout, like, go crazy, you know. No. Bro, y'all know how kids do it, bro. Like, yo, nigga, you was a kid before, nigga. You know, don't tell me now you were probably, you know, you had this image, or no, you were the calm one, you didn't do anything. There was a moment when at least you were animalistic, at least one time. I'm saying, I remember this one time, you know, the bus driver, he had to come up with a, I don't know if you know a shambok, dog. I don't know if you know a shambok. It's one of these devices right here. Let me even pull it up for the one time, for the record, right? Call it a shambok out here in South Africa, dog. It's like some rubber whip, nigga. It's a whip rubber that's like used to just like whip cows and whip animals, to just whip them into like the right direction and shit like that. And people like beyond that have been using it to just like torture, punish people, bro. I'm saying this kind of device right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see if y'all can see that shit. Yeah, y'all can see it, my fault. I'm saying this shit right here, man. So it's like it has this like holder right here. You see this little piece right here. That's where you hold the thing. This shit is firm, right? This shit is firm. It's stiff. And then as it goes right here, as you can see, it goes, you know, more. It's more flexible, dog. You know what I mean? And that's rubber right there. It's rubber, pure rubber, dog. Shit hurts, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? This one time we were going crazy on the, I can't remember. Yeah, we were just like singing out of control. You know, I think it was like the last day of school, something like that, or it was like a sports day at school. So it wasn't like an academic day. So we were just like having fun, things like this. You know what I'm saying? We weren't even rocking uniform at that point. You know what I'm saying? I know a whole lot of schools are like people that are watching my shit. You know what I mean? Y'all came up like not rocking uniform like as you know, at your schools, but like we used to do that. So that day, I think it was one of those where we were not even rocking uniform. We were feeling good. Yo, that nigga came through with a shambok, seat by seat, dog. Started whipping niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just going seat by seat, like just lashing everybody. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that day was like transformative for me. It was so traumatic, dog. It's crazy. Thinking back on it right now, I reflect back on it with a smile and shit like that, knowing that, you know, we was once kids, dog. We was once mindless, nigga. Crazy.
They were walking across the room, over the desks, and on the chairs.
Whoa!
And everybody was talking over each other. It was crazy. And the teacher told me that they had given up. They just given up. And even with the terrible behavior, this teacher still took the class outside because that was like the incentive. Oh, if you're good today, I'll let you go outside like all the other classes did. That class was horrible.
It's right now, like the thing about it is these kids don't fear nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't fear nothing. Like, I remember when I was in school, getting in trouble meant it was over with when I got home. Being disobedient at school meant, damn, it's gonna be a bad one.
Especially if they call your parents.
All right, yeah, my teacher can't hit me. You know, even though like teachers when I was younger, it seemed like I don't know if it was just the fear of knowing what's gonna happen when I get home, but they were able to, you know, earn some respect. I had a teacher named Miss Reyes. She was like 6 foot. And she used to be in there. It was my 5th grade teacher.
Fuck around, he choke slammed the students. God,
and she ruled with an iron fist, like, "Hey, no, stop that, da da, boom, bam." Like,
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need that, bro. Sometimes these kids, bro, that's the only method of just like You know, that's the only method that they could, you know, heed to, bro. You know what I mean? Like, rule your shit with an iron fist. You feel what I'm saying? You know, again, don't you know, spoil the child by sparing the rod. You feel me? On top of that, though, you know, there's parents that like they never like want that. It would literally hurt them. You know, using an iron fist to discipline their kid might hurt them more than it hurts their kid. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, others might like literally just crash out on you, and that's part of the reason why a whole lot of people, like across the globe, even in terms of teachers to students, they don't use, like traditionally, they don't use those, you know, old school ways of like corporal punishment, you know, just using an iron fist to discipline the kids. People don't touch that. It's like, it's
she was stern. She would put the whole class on punishment. Can't go outside if y'all did this and I did that. You know what I'm saying? It was like they would get on your ass. And when I got to middle school, we had a teacher that would cuss us out. It was bad to the point one of the girls recorded shorty, got her fired. Like, she would get on your ass. It was just a different. I feel like now the students just not feared. They don't have no fear in their heart. They're not scared of nobody. Cause what?
Yeah, a whole lot of the laws and constitutions that like just govern them wherever they're from, right? In terms of part of the world, a whole lot of those things are protecting these kids. That's why they feel like, you know, that's why they can feel like they got like big balls these days. I mean,
that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, man. She's talking about, and then they still let them go outside. It's like, nah. I mean, maybe that's for her. That's their break. But it's kind of like when you think about it, how do you get some students that's not gonna listen to you to listen whenever you get upset and get mad? Like, what's gonna happen? They need the parent at home need to be able to be like, hey, all right, bet I'm the one. You brought it to my attention. I'm gonna clean it up right here. Don't worry about it.
The worst class that I've been in that entire.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like a parent can be let known that your kid is a problem at school. You know what I mean? And the measures that those parents use to just like put their kids in line, they might not even be doing anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? They so like, nah, dog. Some of these parents, bro. That's why I'm like, to a certain degree, they don't deserve to be parents. Like, you know what I mean? Respectfully, bro. Like, nah, like your own kid. Wait, Brando RSA, man, talking about Shane Eagle doesn't deserve Big 3, dog. Hey, this was a thumbnail that I was like, I might just have a POV on why that might be a narrative. Let me just see what it's about.
So today I want to talk about why Shane Eagle should not be a part of the Big 3. Why? Yes, I said it. And before the comments start flying, let me be clear. This is not a Shane Eagle hate video. Shane Eagle is talentless. No, Shane Eagle has classics. Shane Eagle played a role in South African hip-hop history, right? But being talented and being a part of the Big 3 are two different things, right? Because when we talk...
Okay, what's the Big 3? Okay, just right off the bat, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and say Big 3 vibes. We got Nasty, Reese. And who's the third one if not Shane? Right? Who do we got? La Matera? That's a good question, right? We might have to have somebody like a Matera up there. You know what I mean? Because I would assume like Shane, you know, be the Cole of the situation. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So okay, who's third then?
Talk about the Big 3. We not talk.
Okay, not like, let me not say who's third because like no particular order, right? Let's
talking about vibes. We're not talking about nostalgia. We're talking about impact, dominance, relevance, success, and presence, right? Cool. When you break it all the way down, the real Big 3 is Nasty C, A Reese, Blackie, and that's
Black man walking, man. The black man walking, nigga. Hold on, man. He deserves his own aura soundbite, right? The black man walking. What's up? Black man walking. What's up? Black from this. Come on, bro. So okay, so Blackie. So it's Blackie, Nasty, and Reese. Blackie, Nasty, and... Don't you think we gotta have maybe a 5? I don't know. You think I'm stretching it if I'm saying a 5? Because like, come on, man. Shane gotta be somewhere.
Specific order. So
You said no specific order?
Shane Eagle doesn't clear Blackie.
Nah, let's do the order, nigga. Let's
Not
get
in
into
impact, not in success, not in hits, not in commercial presence, and he definitely doesn't clear the other two in the big three, right? So let's talk about it, right? Before we name names, we need to define the criteria because too many people throw around the big three thing like it's just about who they like, right? So big three is not your favorite rapper. Big three is not who had a great album once. Like he had a good album, guy one, you know.
Okay, hold on. Let me just go ahead and give my whole how I would, assume the function of a big three even. Bro, when we're talking just like different aspects, dog, show variation within this thing. You know what I'm saying? This thing already has a problem of being one-dimensional. Facts, right? One-dimensional in terms of just the sound that everybody is flocking towards or making a noise about, or even who the gatekeepers just like accept and things like that, right? There can easily be just like a narrow-mindedness in that kind of thinking. There can be a narrow-mindedness in the kind of performance that niggas, come on, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? The whole, especially I know y'all been hearing the complaints about, niggas just only do backtracks, they don't do this, that, put a little effort, this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like niggas gotta like show variation so that these kind of effects don't, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't bored, bro. Niggas ain't just like, monotonous with like what the culture looks like out here, especially in SA hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? So when we're talking big three, yes, we gotta tap into like, okay, who's got the, the energetic shit, the vibes, the mainstream sort of, bro. This whole mainstream thing is pissing me off, bro. Facts. Right, the mainstream conversation pisses me off because it's like, what is mainstream? Just because a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Within the big three, they may be a nigga that's like played on radio more than the other niggas. You know what I'm saying? More interviews more than the other niggas. More this, more followers than the other niggas. But like, what purpose does that nigga serve? You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Reese's Pocket. We all know Reese's Pocket, my boy. You feel me? He got this little pocket where it's like, it's hot, you know what I'm saying? It's vibrant, my boy. You feel me? But it ain't. There's no try hard energy to it. You feel me? We know that it's in him talking his shit. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Popping his shit. That's what we respect about Reese. Talk your shit. You know what I mean? And then we see a Nasty. Look at Nasty, bro. We can talk about aesthetic, my boy. We can talk about like the rock star image, the aesthetic that goes with the thing. Even he, dog, it's not about even trying hard type shit, but it's like shit that competes at a level where it might get other niggas to try hard type shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying? You get the Blackie, bro. He got the whole. He's giving the Lil Uzi type of. How can we say it, bro? Type motion in terms of the imagery he paints in the music, you know what I mean? Man, how he pop his shit on there. It's like Lil Uzi type vibes. Like, Lil Uzi's not that, like, super significant, eyes on him always, but he plays a really, he moves the crowd. Like, there's a certain niche that he moves, and how he moves it is inspirational to people who are not part of that niche community to take notes. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got, like, that kind of magnetism. Let's call it magnetism. Feel me? And then we got to Shane, bro. Shane, nigga. Come on, bro. The nostalgic shit. Yeah. The nostalgic shit. The shit where it's like, you relate in a deeper way. I feel like he dives into the pocket or the kind of legacy type way of thinking that Keenan, left, or not left, but he dives into that whole thing where, being from where he's from, he relates the best. You know what I mean? Because he does go into that raw imagery of like where he's from, especially as of late. You feel what I'm saying? Back then it was about like, popping your shit, talk that talk, I'm that guy now, I travel the world now, I got these awards, these accolades is what. But now it's like, deeper imagery about where he's from. Grubby Rich, right? Joburg, things like that, right? Like the history of that. I think there's an interlude about just like the history of Johannesburg, dog, in his latest project. You feel me? Like that kind of thing where he doesn't do it trying to like talk a whole lot of vernac in your face and a whole lot of township slang to try and relate, but the imagery, bro, the story, you know what I'm saying? That's that pocket. Like who does that pocket better than Shane? Right? So, but as I said, bro, I already mentioned 4. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm looking at it that way, like variety, not like yo, the niggas that got the most. You know, I don't know, bro. It's not even about numbers. Like if you think about it, you feel what I'm saying?
Who you grew up.
Right, what you think the big 3 about, Brando?
Listening. That's not the definition of big 3. Big 3
what are we talking about?
Means an artist who can define an era. Right? Did Shane define this era? I don't really think so. Because
definition of an era, like as in leaving a mark type shit.
It's about cultural impact, commercial success, longevity, influence on the next generation, hits that cross to the genre, being the face of the culture at some point, and most importantly, when they drop, the whole entire country pays attention, not a specific portion of hip-hop, right? So that's big 3 energy, right? So if you argue against Nasty C being, you know, a part of the big 3, you're not serious. Nasty C is internationally recognized, commercially dominant, critically respected, a household name. He crossed over, he carried SA hip-hop globally. He has hits, albums, awards, tours, no debate, right? A-Reese, again, if you trying to disagree that A-Reese is in the big 3, A-Reese might not be commercial in the traditional sense, but his impact is very undeniable. You know, Reese shifted the sound, built a cult-like fan base, influenced lyricism, aesthetic and independence, created a blueprint, right, that artists are still copying today. So Reese is the people's champion, the underground king, and the rapper's rapper, right? So Nasty and A-Reese, you know, locked, stamped, no discussion. The top 2 positions, shit, right? The 3rd spot is where the problem starts. I've heard MT, I've heard Shane, I've heard Blackie.
MT type shit. Yeah, I break it down.
And today I want to speak about Blackie and
Black Man Walking. Hold on.
Right? I'll make another video where we speak about Blackie and MT. So
Blackest Man
let's be
walking.
fair. People put Shane in the big 3 because of one era, right? The 2016 to 2019 Shane Eagle run, 2017 to 2019 Shane Eagle run, right? Yellow, you know, Let It Flow, that kind of thing, right? I think Let It Flow is his biggest song. So
I know, all the way up until Dark Moon. That was 2019, right? Okay.
That was the moment. Shane represented emotion, vulnerability, and a softer alternative lane, right? And at that time, he stood out. But here's the issue.
Where is it?
A moment does not equal to legacy, right? And after that era, the momentum slowed down, the impact faded, the dominance.
Man, hold on, man. Let me ask y'all a really serious question, right? How y'all feeling about Shane Eagle, you know, tapping into streaming? Live streaming, that is, like Twitch streaming type shit. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the kind of niche that he's like looking at, the kind of just motion that he's into, I feel like could just the value in him being the artist that you follow him, if you into him, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Shane, you know what I'm saying? I still respect Shane. You know, yeah, fuck with the energy. You feel me? So far, you feel me? So. You know, the one way I feel like value could be deepened with the people that he's connected to could be, you know, stream, bro, like, or some sort of, I don't know, man, like niggas, you know how rappers feel about content creation. No, bro, my shit is not content. No, what do you mean? I gotta keep the mystique. No, bro. You know, I'm him, bro. Do you know who I am? I'm him. Nah, hold on. But like with Shane, like, you know why I'm even bringing this up is the fact that I know homie, like, he got like this humility to him. You know what I'm saying? I know he be popping his shit, you know what I'm saying? He be on his narcissism sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's necessary. Look at me, it's necessary. Right? He's a rapper. Let's be real. Hey, don't look at me funny, dog. You know what it is. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like at the same time, I can sense some sort of humility about this nigga where it's like, with his fans, it's, you know, at least with what he says, like how he presents his music and things like that, he doesn't leave things at vanity level only, right? He goes deep. He wants you to connect to his intellectual side, his spiritual side, emotional side, all that kind of thing. Now imagine sharing that shit on stream, bro. You know what I mean? Just like kick it, like, you know what I'm saying? Play a game, but record a song, like something, nigga. Just go buy bread at the local coolies, blah. You know what I'm saying? No. Let me not call them niggas that online, right? But hey, man, come on, dog. You know, I didn't violate anything, but you know, just IRL stream yourself, like live stream yourself going to buy bread at the like niggas. I don't know, man. No, you know, I gotta be him, bro. I'm a rapper, nigga. Nah, I get it though.
It's disappeared, and that's where Blackie enters the conversation. Blackie didn't just have a moment. Blackie had an era. At his peak, Blackie was.
And shout out Blackie, right? He be doing the streams. He be going on, you know. But yeah, I ain't checked it out in a minute. But he be going on Discord, seeing what his audience be wanting him to react to and shit like that. You feel me? Well, nasty been pushing the game and shit. You feel me? Like niggas been doing it. Man, come on, Shane gotta crack another kind of pocket in terms of, man, come on, let's tap into the content, niggas. Reese. Bro, come on, niggas, what's up?
Radio non-stop, charting consistently, crossing into mainstream.
Casper, dog. Big Unk is opening the way. Y'all niggas gotta jump in, man.
Youth culture, blending hip-hop and pop effortlessly. And I mean, the underground wave, I think Blackie is the king of that wave. You know what I'm saying? Blackie didn't just appeal to hip-hop heads. He reached casual listeners, students, party crowds, fashion spaces. At one point, let's be honest, Blackie was the face of modern South African hip-hop. You couldn't escape his sound. Shane Eagle never reached that level of like cultural saturation, right? This is the
cultural saturation.
Very uncomfortable part, that Shane Eagle's commercial presence is not on the same level as Nasty C, A-Reese, and Blackie.
Now that's a fact.
And commercial presence matters. Blackie has multiple mainstream hits, dominated playlists, had songs that lived outside of hip-hop spaces, stayed relevant to casual listeners. Shane Eagle respected, loved by a niche.
Out of black man walking, so Yama the greatest, the hottest, what's good?
Move the needle the same way.
Let's do it, you feel me?
Big three artists move culture and numbers. J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, not Big Sean, Wale, Meek Mill. And we definitely have to talk hits, not songs hip hop Twitter loves. No, real hits, songs that charted, got radio play, lived past their release year. Blackie has more recognizable hits than Shane Eagle, period. You can name Blackie songs that non-hip hop fans know still get played today, and songs that actually define an era. Shane Eagle's catalog, yes, it does have strong albums, but hit for hits, he doesn't compete. And big three artists are hit makers, not just album artists. Another uncomfortable truth is that Blackie has outpaced Shane Eagle in accolades, visibility, and momentum. Blackie capitalized on this moment, so Shane Eagle didn't, right? And whether it was creative choices, rollout issues, or industry shifts, the results, right? Blackie stayed in the conversation. Shane slowly faded out of the mainstream, and he's very inconsistent, you know what I'm saying? And big three artists don't fade. Kendrick doesn't drop for 3 years. He's still Big Me. You know what I'm saying? And to wrap this whole thing up, Shane Eagle is very talented, very important, and a very big key figure in, you know, South African hip-hop history. But is he a part of the big three? Nah. Nasty C, number 1, the global superstar. A-Reese, number 2, the cultural architect. Number 3, Blackie, the modern hit maker. And the
so Nyamba the hottest, the greatest. Look. Alright. Let me go ahead, right? Let me go ahead, jump in, right? Let me go ahead, just, you know, going at your shit. Yeah, it has no option but to grow type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie.
Blackie earned the spots through impact, success, hits, commercial dominance, cultural relevance.
I hear that.
Shane had a moment, right? Blackie had a movement. There's a difference. Shane Eagle had a moment, and Blackie has a movement, and that's the difference.
Shit, I feel you.
You disagree?
And I feel like, yo, even the Toilers, dog, the Toilers like just doubled down, like it's a whole movement already. It's just like, like I feel like even notes could be taken from how Blackie did with his. You know, it's big potential there by the Toilers too. Like that's movement kind of motions. I ain't gonna lie.
Cool. That's we're not even gonna argue in the comments. If you disagree, that's cool, man. I don't care what you think. The facts are facts. Big three, Shane Eagle, for me, he doesn't make the cut. I think Blackie would deserve it more. I'm gonna make another video discussing points on why between MT and Blackie who should be on the big three. Probably drop this after this one. So yeah, peace.
No matter what, does it have to be big three, dog? Why not maybe big five, dog? You know what I'm saying? Why do niggas have to copy paste what like the Americans are doing, like on some shit? You know what I'm saying? And this is no knock to nobody. You know, it's just, yo, you know, just let's understand, you know, the fact that let's understand the fact that the reality that we're not all from the same spot should be respected, in that let's be different, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let there be a big five, nigga. Is that corny? Wait, is that corny? Big five. But like, it would be so dope if niggas would just like clearly, you know, dominate lanes where it's distinguishable. Like, this nigga clearly, bro, he's dominating this, bro, and you know it's beautiful. He's got that on lock. He's got that. He's got that grip on this kind of lane of rap, right? And this lane, I don't know, dog. Just, but then I'm talking about once you got that grip as that person in that kind of niche, you go crazy. I'm talking about you gotta be excellent with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be excellent with it. Feel me? And I feel like, you know, the less scatterbrained you are with that kind of thing, you know, it would only make sense then. But why does it have to be big three just because, you know what I'm saying? Because the West got